Well, now we're doing 5C Part 2, and for question 8, 24 high school students were asked how many hours they had spent preparing for a test. The times and hours are as follows, and we have to construct use 2-point bins, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, and so on, to construct the relative frequency histogram. So, here's what we get. Vertical column's always frequency. Here are the bins, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, and so on. And the result is, as you see, and notice with the histogram, the bars are adjoining. So, let's go on to the horizontal axis, in this case, designates hours. So let's go on to number 9. And for 9, our task is to construct a line chart for the data. So what you do is you want to make a point graph and then connect the dots. And so that's what we've done. So let's see. Between 5 and 7 we have 6. So we go to 6 and the vertical coordinate is 2. Between 8 and 10 we have 9. So now we're going to go to 9 and the vertical coordinate is, turns out it's 9. And between 11 and 13, if you notice the weight of cat in pounds, between 11 and 13 is 12, so you'll see that we're going to dot it for the horizontal coordinate 12 and the vertical coordinates 18, and so on. And then we just connect the dots, and there we have our line chart. So now it's time for 10. And for 10, use the graph to answer the question. The bar below, or bar graph below, shows the relative frequencies of different blood types. Write a sentence describing what is revealed by the graph. Well, now you have your paper, so you focus on your graph on your paper, and we'll go through the description of what we get out of this. So the majority of people clearly have blood type A or O. So there's A and there's O. In fact, more people have O than A. And blood types B and AB are much less common, and you can see that the least common is AB, and B is a little more common than that. Type O is a little more common than type A, and type B is a little more common than type AB. Now, do your words, if you were to confront a question like this on a test, you don't have to have the exact same words, but you have to give a description that is parallel to this, where you hit the high points. Okay, for 11, here we go, 11. It says to construct a frequency table and the corresponding histogram in which the following conditions are satisfied. The frequency for the second class is twice the frequency for the first. So I've got a frequency of 1 here and a frequency for the second class of 2. In fact, maybe I'll... Okay. And now it says in the histogram, the area of the bar corresponding to the second class is 4 times the area of the bar corresponding to the first class. Well, this bar is 1 across by 1 up, so that has an area of 1. This bar happens to be 2 across by 2 up, and 2 times 2 is 4, so this area is 4 times the area of the first class. Now for 12, suppose that you want to construct a pie chart to represent the following data, and this is blood type again, and frequency, and explain how you would calculate the angle for the pie-shaped piece corresponding to blood type O. Well, let's see, blood type O is 90, and so you know you have a total number of degrees of, well, excuse me, we have to divide 90 by the total number, by the total frequency, and then that ratio we would multiply 360 degrees by that ratio, and we would have the angle corresponding to blood type O. Let's see what, here's another answer. First, calculate the relative frequency for blood type O. And that's, when we got that ratio, that's what we did. And then the relative frequency equals 90 over 200, which equals 0.45. And so the angle is 45% of 360 degrees, or 162 degrees. So 4 into, yeah, so the angle is 45% of 360 degrees, or 162 degrees. And so we've got it. And that's it for 5C, I think.